Hello and welcome to Let's Talk. Today I'm here with Patti Good, a member of our Broward County School Board who represents Pembroke Pines. And I understand you're not the only one representing Pembroke Pines. How are you, Patti?
I'm doing great, and how are you?
I'm good. It's really nice to have you here because, as I spoke to you before, people don't know what the school board actually does, why we need you, and how you become a member of the school board. So let's get that all out of the way.
Okay.
You have to run for the position.
Right. We are a school board seat is a constitutional officer. It's a 4-year term. It's like any other form of elected office in Broward County. You know, you have to be citizen, registered voter to potentially run for office. And hopefully, you know, you have some kind of knowledge and experience that brings something to the table. I do represent the majority of Pembroke Pines. I'm very, very fortunate. I represent the area of Pembroke Pines west of Douglas Road to US 27. However,
That's a big chunk.
It is. However, my district is even larger because I also represent the majority of the city of Miramar, the entire town of Southwest Ranches, and a portion of Davie. I probably represent over 240,000 people.
Wow.
So it's really quite large.
Oh, and there are 4 of you actually who represent.
In Pembroke Pines, you
Pembroke
have,
Pines.
yes ma'am, you have 2 at-large members who represent the entire city, and you have another board member that represents the area east of Douglas Road. So Pembroke Pines is actually quite fortunate to have so many representatives. Of course, regardless of whatever district we represent, and I represent District 2, the entire board always acts on issues relating to education. So I think we try not to let districts really define our policies and procedures. We try to do it in the best interest of all students.
Sure, it's like when somebody gets on our board here.
Exactly.
Yes, you represent your district, but you represent the whole city.
Exactly. You're always looking out for the residents of the entire city, and this is no different. You just we're the 6th largest school district in the nation.
How many schools do you actually cover?
I cover about I think approximately 56 schools. It changes because every year we add a few more charter schools. But my district, with both traditional and charters, is about 56. So it's quite a few.
It's quite a few. That keeps you busy.
It does. I'm always out and about trying to be supportive to our schools and our...
I know every time the city of Pembroke Pines does something, Patti Good is there.
Oh,
so
thank you.
You're visible, but people don't know what you do. They know
Yes.
They know who you are. They don't know what you do.
Yes, and as a school board member, we're policymakers. So many individuals feel that we don't deal with the day-to-day. That's left to the superintendent. We hire 2 employees, the superintendent and the board attorney. So the day-to-day operations of overseeing principals and those in the schools is really attributed to the superintendent. The board deals more with the overarching policies that impact our students, our faculty, our employees, our district as a whole. We certainly advocate for everyone on behalf of public education in Tallahassee, and certainly we're out in the community as public servants representing Broward County Public Schools.
So it's a full-time job.
I believe it is. For me, it is. It really is what you make it. And I've taken this job extremely seriously because parents and faculty and our principals, they like to see you in their schools. They like you supporting whatever they're
Sure.
Promoting within their schools. The community wants to see you, whether it's an individual that doesn't have children in public schools. Everyone is a taxpayer. Everyone wants to see you and talk to you and understand what challenges we may be having, because just because you don't have children in public schools doesn't mean that you don't care about public education.
Absolutely.
And I found that many of our retirees, certainly here in Pembroke Pines, are former teachers and educators, and everyone, has someone that they know that has a child in public education. So it's really our duty to be out there talking to the residents and to...
And what is your session? How long is your session?
Session...
Is it all
We meet every
all year?
week, actually. We take about a 3-week hiatus in July, probably right after graduations, and we
But
have...
when the schools are open,
We're
you're
open, and we're open during the summer. It's not that we're open, we're always active and participating throughout the year. So even when school's out, the school district still meets on a weekly basis.
And what have you done in the last year that you're really proud of, that the schools have done?
We've done a tremendous amount in Broward County Public Schools. Again, with the bond referendum, we were very fortunate to get some additional dollars that we've initiated just yesterday at the school board meeting. Projects are moving forward. We're issuing RFPs and really allowing the opportunity for many of our schools throughout the county to get very much needed improvements, including obtaining technology, music equipment. I mean, Pembroke Pines Charter received almost $1.6 million in technology
Really?
dollars. Yes. So through the bond. So we're very fortunate that it's given us the tools necessary to implement much needed improvements through our schools.
Yeah, the infrastructure is going down, including in our schools, and there shouldn't be a school that needs a roof.
Well,
It should get a roof.
Oh, we definitely, any school that needs a roof, we get. Roofs are expensive, but it's part of maintenance, and so that's something we tackle day to day. Part of the bond dollars will go to replace some of those needed roofs.
I know.
It's quite expensive to maintain an educational facility
Sure.
because of their size and magnitude. Technology is another much need, and we're very fortunate that those technology needs are being addressed, and schools have either gotten their technology as far as computers are concerned or are getting it as we speak. So, unfortunately, a lot of mandates come down from Tallahassee, especially the way testing is done, the way it's managed through technology. Many of our schools were not equipped to handle those mandates from Tallahassee.
You know what I wanted to ask you, Patti? There's a project where teachers can put in for a $10,000 stipend, and it's based on very strange rulings, like their SAT scores from possibly 40 years earlier.
Yeah, that was some recent legislation.
Yeah.
It's
somehow-
somewhat odd. It's unfortunate that so many mandates come out of Tallahassee. Sometimes, probably most bills filed are educational related. So we always have to have advocates on our behalf there every time during session. We speak to our Broward delegation, we speak to the legislators throughout Florida for that matter. I'm currently president of the Florida School Board Consortium, which are 11 school boards in South Florida, from Central Florida south to Monroe, and we together formulate our legislative program and also go to Tallahassee and try to fight on behalf of our school districts, especially as it relates to issues that we feel.
Is that going to really go through?
Well, it passed. It was one of those legislations that was kind of fit into another bill. I don't know what's going to transpire this session. Again, every year is something different, and
Yeah.
so we're always have to be prepared to educate our legislators. I mean, maybe some of them may have great intentions, but don't realize the true implications of what their legislation.
Sure.
They may think it will do this, but
Yeah, it
in
looks good
actuality
on
it does
paper,
that.
but it
Exactly.
doesn't work. But you're celebrating now your 100th anniversary.
I know, and it's not my birthday, but it is. It's Broward County Public Schools' birthday.
Yeah.
We're very excited. It's our 100-year anniversary, And we've really gone far in 100 years, and we're very proud of it. So you'll see a new logo out there that's very exciting. And also, we'll be celebrating throughout the year different accomplishments. Individuals can submit videos to the district to kind of highlight whatever part of the county they live in and how it's changed and what education has meant to them.
Boy, the places have really changed in 100 years.
It has. Just look at Pembroke Pines. So it's very exciting, and social media is something that the community is very much a part of. So individuals can follow us now on Twitter, on Facebook, our website. We have apps for all that. So parents and community members can be kept apprised of what's happening in Broward County Public Schools through all these various applications.
There's the good part of social media.
That is the good part. That is the good part. But it's exciting. It's an exciting time for us. We just had a recent Hall of Fame celebration, and we had alumni from different schools walk through. Broward Education Foundation, which is a branch of the district that does many scholarships for teachers and students. They had a great celebration, and the alumni that contributed $100 for the 100-year celebration participated in the event of their alma mater. And you'll be surprised how many people in Broward County still live here, many of them elected, who went to one of our schools and still have that pride. So we want to ensure that we welcome them and want them to be a part of this whole celebration. So it's exciting.
So congratulations on 100 years. I know it's not your anniversary.
I hope to look like this when I'm 100.
Patti Good, if you ever need to tell the public in Pembroke Pines any special thing that the Broward County School Board is doing, you're welcome here.
Wonderful.
So just call and we'll make it happen.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And I will be back, and thank you for inviting me. I'm totally honored to be here and represent the community of Pembroke Pines.
I'm glad that people got to know who you are and what you do, because you're an important part of the city.
Thank you.
And other cities, but I don't care about them really. For OCTV, I'm Elaine Kugelman, and thank you for joining us today and for this session of Let's Talk with School Board Representative Patti Good.